Man, it's been a bit since we actually had something uploaded, myself especially, but most so on Sohma's end.
Hey, excuse you.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that I know a lot of you have not seen Sohma for a while.
I miss hanging out with you guys.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
There's a reason why we have not done that. And
Unfortunately, there have been several events that have led up to even today.
Yeah, exactly.
That we need to discuss with you guys, but we want to give a fair forewarning to you beans who are joining in for this video. The topic and news, this update overall, is pretty heavy on the heart.
Especially if you're really, you are really looking forward to hearing about like Sohma and things like that. It's going to be really tough. So if it's
more than you can bear, just know that you can come back to this video anytime.
Exactly.
Yeah, we want you guys to take care of you first and foremost.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So without further ado, I'm going to give my brief explanation of what's been happening as of late. And then after that, we'll go ahead and interject some other things moving forward. But around mid-December, something terrible happened with Sohma. And unfortunately, Sohma had a seizure at that time. A lot of things have occurred, and she had to be taken to the hospital, and she had an MRI scan or CT scan. Unfortunately, it was kind of like one of the worst things that we could ever have hoped for, and she actually was diagnosed with a brain tumor.
Dang it!
Yeah, it's what we call a low-grade glioma, but according to her neurosurgeon, it is actually possible to be taken out. But moving forward, after a long string of events, she will be having a brain surgery upcoming this February 10th. And then she'll be going through a lot of post-surgery recovery moving forward. But yeah, essentially, she has not been live streaming because a couple of major factors, such as stress. Stress is a major underlying factor of her brain tumor. And because of that, we have opted her from not live streaming for the most part, just so that she can be in a more comfy and safe environment. But yeah, we wanted to share this with you, Beans, because we wanted to let you guys know what's been going on. And we felt kind of bad that we haven't been sharing all this information.
Dude, I've been wanting to for the longest time, but we didn't really have anything positive to add. So we were really holding out. We were on the cusp, on the brink of having some positive news.
Yeah.
And that positive news was, we're not out of luck. We have a surgery date, and they're going to get this nugget out of my head, and I should be okay. The neurosurgeon is extremely confident in their abilities to help me out and to help me live the rest of my life.
So that's like the very hopeful aspect of things.
Yeah, we didn't want to just say, by the way, guys, I got a nugget in my head. See ya.
Exactly. But yeah, we'll definitely keep everyone in touch and more up to date as to what's been going on. But yeah, that's been the majoritively the events of what has occurred up to this point.
Oh, mind if I add, it's also, I haven't exactly been the same since that night, since mid-December. I haven't changed drastically, but I can't handle video games the same way as I used to. Like, special effects and, like, you guys know I play Endless Zone Zero. That game is flashy. And because it's flashy, it makes me dizzy very easily. I get headaches. I'm prone to headaches more often. So overall, I'm just trying to chill as much as possible.
Yep, signs of epilepsy, essentially. So just to make sure that Sohma is safe, she is not going to be playing those like very heavy games like that, or very, very actiony games. So that's why we are also postponing you from live streaming until your recovery, as well as after your surgery.
I hope I get better fast. I miss streaming with all of you guys.
I know you do. And I'm pretty sure the Beans also miss you also live streaming as well. But yeah, with that said, how this is going to be done moving forward, what we're going to be doing is that now that you guys know what's happening with Sohma, we are going to be enforcing some Discord rules starting now.
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to be enforcing Discord
rules.
Well,
mostly you. I agree with these rules. We've talked it over amongst ourselves, and we think this is just overall a good idea for my well-being.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the new rules is as follows for both YouTube and for Discord. One is that we're going to have less drama with any heavy discussions that have been with world news, things like that. I understand that things are kind of tough right now, but just know that we're not trying to silence you, but know that it's also
not the right place or the right time.
It's very stressful to read, especially for Sohma's end. And because I'm trying to prevent Sohma from reading any more stressful things or trying to handle any more stressful events, I am going to be giving strikes to people who do anything that can be considered drama-esque on the server.
Bringing things like politics into chat is a big no-no.
Until Sohma is fully recovered, this is going to be a very strict rule enforcement. It's going to be 2 strikes, maybe 3 still, but 2 strikes at best. 1 is going to be a timeout if I see you guys put up anything that is considered kind of like questionable on the Discord server. And the second strike is going to be either a kick, possibly a ban. We can always discuss about it. You can always question me if ever. And just know that all strikes can always be talked about. But just know that it's nothing against you guys personally, but more rather I'm just looking after for Sohma's well-being at this time.
Because high levels of stress can actually induce a seizure for me, so we have to be extra careful.
Exactly.
Normally, we always try to talk things out first and foremost. Bahn is our moderator, so that's why he is the one dishing out the strikes where necessary.
Yep. But to just further emphasize, Sohma's health is directly tied to stress. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So again, nothing personal.
I also have social anxiety, so it all plays a part.
It's okay. I'll handle things moving forward.
Thank you.
But other than that, thank you everyone for constantly just being supportive, even though you guys didn't know what was happening. And for those that did know, because we told some of you, thank you so much for,
keeping it on the download and being so super supportive. You guys have been wonderful to us, and just the fact that we could even talk to anybody during this time, this difficult time, has been such a wonderful, how do I even express it? I don't think words do it justice, but you guys have saved my heart many times.
Yep. And because this is going to be something where we don't know how much the surgery is going to be in the end, we're trying to cover as much as possible. But if you guys feel compelled to do something to help us financially too, in the event that we do need some donations in the end, we do have our Ko-fi page that you can see in the link description.
There's no pressure for you guys to do so, but if you want to help contribute in any way, shape, or form, that is an option.
Yep, exactly. Do it if you can. If you don't, that's also perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But if there's one thing that that everyone can do on their spare time, just for my own personal preference or my own personal sake for Sohma, is that check out the Discord channel and check out the little channel that says Sohma Live. Sohma Live is kind of like a spin-off of Show Me Live, where you kind of show everything that is cool or awesome that you have interest to Sohma.
It's an equivalent to a show and tell that you would have in kindergarten, pretty much. you see this cool thing and you want to show this cool thing to all of your friends and stuff. That's essentially what the Show Me Live live streams have always been. But you mentioned the Show Ma Live? This one sounds a little different. What's significant about this?
Stop pretending that you don't know. But
would it surprise you if I said I forgot?
Oh, okay, you did forget. Okay. So Sohma Live is actually a spin-off of that, spin-off of Sohma's name. Sohma Live, where you show everything that makes that you appreciate of Sohma.
Aww.
If you can just, it doesn't even have to be like pictures or even like any video clips or anything like that. If you can just throw one word or two words out of your way to let Sohma know how much you appreciate her, that would mean the world to us in that regard.
That is so sweet of you to come up with, by the way, Bahn.
Of course.
Thank you so much for taking such good care of me.
And if
Same to you, Coffee Beans, as well.
And just know that we don't have a designated time of when the Sohma life is going to kick place. This could be well after her post-recovery. I don't know how long the post-recovery is. It can be 1 week, 2 weeks after her surgery on February 10th. It could be within 6 months from now.
Oh, also, emphasis, if you guys want to keep updated, please consider joining our Discord server. It is in the description below as well. With the Ko-fi as well. But that's where we're going to be posting all of our updates and be like, hey, Sohma lived.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, and lastly, when are we going back to, or when you're going to go back to live streaming again? We don't know. But I can say for certain, once her recovery is well and good, or even when she's showing really positive signs that she is recovering really good during her recovery stage.
I think it's safe to say if I could handle playing video games again.
Yeah.
And, I
and
got...
no longer stronger headaches at this point.
Yeah, just, being able to live day-to-day life as, as simply as possible.
Yeah.
Might be a good time to jump back into the streaming sphere again. I miss it. I miss it.
You'll get there in no time. Just continue being positive and continue fighting the good fight.
I will. And thank you guys so much for being so patient with me as well. I wanted to also share this news with you guys because we've been on a long, long journey together. How long has it been? 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
We've been VTubing for 3 years.
Actually,
how crazy.
4 years.
Going on 4 years.
It's actually going on. It's already 4 years.
It has been?
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
But yeah. Again, thank you, Coffee Beans, for
all of your support. Yeah. We really, really appreciate it. And your positivity goes a very long way for both you and for all those around you.
And for everyone that has stuck up to this point, I especially thank you for listening and hearing us out. But yeah, other than that, do you have anything else to say before we wrap it up?
Stay strong. Stay hopeful. Never give up.
Never give up.
Never.
All right, Coffee Beans. We'll talk to you soon.
See you in the future.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.